Oh, my home pond is such a nasty place. You can find some cool goodies though. I mean, hey, come on now. I'll take that thing any day. Just save $5. I'm telling you, man, this place is definitely nasty. It's just not well taken care of. I tell you what we need to do though. All right, so you know how I film with AO, and then AO's videos, a lot of times it'll be like, hey, we're gonna build this 3-story thing, or hey, we're gonna build a primitive raft and then float down the river 3 miles while it's as high as it's ever been. Or something like that, you know. Maybe I get AO on a video and just be like, hey man, today we're gonna clean up everybody's trash. I feel like that's a great thing because first off, you're taking care of your community. Second off, you're teaching the next generation how to take care of their community. And third off, you're kind of getting a little bit of payback on the old AOster. Dang, I hate when I mess up when I'm talking to the people. Chris says it happens. I tell you something else that happens. Packages get lost in P.O. boxes and closets and stuff. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I have a confession to make. One of you sent a package like, gosh, how many months ago, Chris?
It's been a Bennett.
It's been a Bennett, is what Chris said. See, that's what I'm liking right there. When we both struggle, it's been a Bennett, baby. We're talking like 6 months, maybe? Could it have been 6 months? Or are you just worried about the Bennett? My man over here looking like Bennett. I heard that. Well, all I'm saying is I apologize to whoever's package I'm about to go open that I've been sitting on for half a year. I've also got 3 other packages, so it's kind of slowed down a little bit, not getting a ton of stuff in the P.O. box anymore, which is completely fine. I appreciate each and every one of you who have sent something. I think that's awesome. This has really been a cool way to interact with you guys. So yeah, gonna get up here and open up the 4 packages that we've got. And before I do, I just wanted to show you guys AO's next project. Ah, wait a minute, maybe AO's been out here. All right, we're starting with a package that I have had in my possession the longest, and it was sent to us by Jaden. We appreciate you, and I'm very sorry that it took me this long. Oh, yes, sir. Literally everything in a box that you need. All right, we got a note. 2 smalls. My name is Jaden. I'm in the 11th grade and I fish tournaments for the school. In April, we have one on West Point. I just wanted to see if you had any tips for us. April. I wanted to send you a gift for quitting your job and pursuing your dream. Love the videos and I hope you hit 100K soon. Jaden, I am so sorry. I feel terrible. April, I hope you won that tournament, buddy. I mean, dude, you sent me a reel. I've never thrown the Proficiency reels, but no reason why that one shouldn't be an awesome reel. It looks great. Super smooth. We've got some braided line, 30-pound test, 150 yards. Come on now. I feel like these swim baits is kind of like what I would have told you to be doing in April. This and the orange square bill, throw that on the rocks. Man, I wish I would have got you this information earlier. Got some awesome baits there. Got another really good springtime color for out here, square bill. We've got a Berkeley Wild Thing. That's what it's called. Got 2 Wild Things here. We got the Booyah 3-pack. We've got a little bit more line, 8-pound test. Not to mention the fact that we got the Guggen baits. Got another variety pack. Got the darker color 13 fish and swim baits. I'm kind of excited about these. Normally out here on this lake, a big swim bait's how you're gonna catch a big fish. So we'll definitely get this thing thrown around. My man knows I love the panfish. We've even got some deep divers. I mean, we got a chatterbait. We got a couple more crankbaits. This dude's sent it all. We even got a bunch of the same thing. And I say that because that's the name of the company. It says same thing. Little play on words. We've also got some smalls. Never mind, it says goat. What was I thinking? Holy cow, that was a ton of stuff sent to us. We got 3 more packages we got to open. No matter what's in these packages, we've got more than enough to fish with today. Appreciate you, Jaden. This one here is sent to us by I don't know because I already tore off his address. Try to take care of you guys. Confidentiality first, right? Let's see what we have. Oh, that looks like it could be homemade. That's awesome. Okay, these are sent to us from Perfect Sense Baits in Oswego, New York. This is called a crawl minnow. Just pull everything out and make sure we don't have a note in here. Ah, we have a note. Golly, dude. I like these baits. And I cannot lie. All the other brothers can't deny it. The knots they don't know how to tie, lets fish swim on by. Look, I had an energy drink this morning, guys. I need to quit doing them. Check out the mud bugs. These things are nice. That is so cute. I mean, it's cool, but I feel like you got to call that cute. You know what I mean? Not because you're sweet or anything, just because they look cool and they're small. All right, this is a unique send. It really is. I've got a bunch of different baits. These crankbaits are all pretty much the same, just different color patterns, and they all look very, very edible for a fish. Got a card, Perfect Sense Baits and Tackle. I love you, Norm Ayo and Davey Gravy. I love the videos. Wanted to send you some soft plastics and crankbaits for you to try out. Some are for bass and some are for panfish. I had an online store, but slowly downsized and focused more on my camping and fishing videos, simple outdoors. Although we never met, watching your videos always feels like we were already family. Hope you love the lures. If you're ever up here in Oswego, New York, you'll always have a place to stay. And there's some good fishing here too. Congratulations on the success and best of luck. God bless. And then he's got his contact info. That is cool, man. I appreciate the baits. Definitely gonna get them put to good use. I'm definitely excited about these little creek baits though. I kind of enjoy creek fishing. It's something I had never done a whole lot of, but doing the P.O. box, I've gotten a lot of like really small creek baits and panfish baits that I wouldn't have bought in the store, so that's kind of cool. Moving along, box number 3. Last time Jack sent us something, it was a really cool wood plaque. Let's see what we got here. That is really cool, Mr. Jack. You are a very talented man. All right, one final package. I've been curious about this one. For some reason, the smaller packages make me think, wonder what that is. Ah, let's go. So Jaden sent us some crawls, but I didn't see any jigs in there. I was thinking, dang, I can't throw a jig today. We've got one from Bud's Baits, kind of like the name of the company. Appreciate you, Bud. So I've got a nice chartreuse jig. We've got a black and blue, almost like some green pumpkin thrown in there, like an Okeechobee crawl. I like that. And then we've got the black and blue jig. All sent to us from Bud's Baits. You guys check them out. Looks like he's got some cool stickers in here too. Nope, just a card. Got a nice little code on there to scan if you guys like Whatnot. Looks like my man's got a Whatnot channel and Whatnot. I do want to check out this jig. I just want to see the color. Those look nice. Nice sturdy hook too. We've got a note that says, Smalls, congratulations on being full-time on YouTube. I appreciate you, my man. I couldn't be happier as I suffer from depression and anxiety, and your videos have helped me get through some bad days. In fact, you have truly inspired me. I watched your video where you made your own jigs and started making my own to sell on my Whatnot page called Bud's Baits. I also do a special monthly jig for charity. This month is a green one for mental health awareness, and I donate all proceeds to charity. It's really given me a purpose as it helps both my mental health and my soul to be able to give back to the community. I agree with that, my man. I have enclosed a few jigs for you in 3/8 ounce to try, of course, black and blue, a nice Okeechobee crawl color, and one is the mental health awareness jig. I hope they catch some girthy fat sallies. I can't thank you enough for all you do. You definitely have a viewer for life, bud. I wish you, your family, Ayo and Davey Gravy the best, and look forward to your next video. Tight lines. I appreciate you, my friend. All right, we're going to the water. We've got all our baits. I got to get everything tied on. Let's go see if we can catch fish. I'm making my way up to this little shoal right here, and we're dragging our swim bait behind us, doing a little bit of trolling. One thing I'm not liking, that dart body with a completely white head. I just feel like it stands out a lot. It's also kind of heavy, but I'm still gonna fish around right here for just a second. See if we can make something crazy happen. A lot of times these big largemouth, they'll push up under these bushes, sit right there in the little shade line. Okay, we can skip this. That's good to know. And I'm also just keeping my eyes open, seeing if I can find some shad or really anything that would key us in on what these fish are doing. Now that right there looks like a prime spot for a big one to be sitting, if we can make our cast. Ooh, we in there, but we made a little ruckus. And then we got hung. This skip right here is gonna be our best chance at a big one. Be back there. All right, wasting time. Well, just broke a rod because I had my hat turned around backwards. Sometimes it happens. Man, that's a bad feeling because these things are like, what, 150 bucks, something like that? But what can I say when you got the guns? Snap. I gotta go to Bass Pro tomorrow. Okay, so the Proficiency reel feels pretty darn good. Took me a second to get it set, but as far as how it casts, how it reels, it feels really smooth. I like the grips. All right, Jaden, my man, I appreciate the reel. And we're gonna put her to good use. Digging in that mud. Oh, we got an osprey in the nest up here. That could be bad. And I always wonder, like, how does that affect a fish, having a giant bird of prey sitting right here beside the shoal? Is that like a complete no-no? Definitely don't fish that shoal because there's not gonna be a fish up there? I mean, who knows? All you can do is what we're doing right now and just see. If I was a 2-pounder though, and all I heard was a giant bird talking about some chip, 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 just think I'd find somewhere else to go. Check it out, a message in a bottle. Somebody's thrown a clear bottle away and wadded a paper towel up and threw it in there. May not be the message we want. got one. I got one. Let's go. On the square bill. Looks like a largemouth. Not a big one, but not a bad one. Still looking for the big one. Uh-oh, got a fish on. Got one. Got one. Oh my goodness, nice one. Spotted bass. So where we're fishing right now, we've got a blowdown and it's literally right beside the river channel. Let me get my hat turned around frontwards. That was kind of embarrassing. Very skinny. She's long, but not very healthy. But she ate the drop shot. Gosh, that fish is like 18 inches long. Yeah, she's kind of nasty. Something tried to get her before I did. Drop shot's kind of getting it done today. Get a release on the old girl. When I set the hook, I thought that was the one. She just lost her tummy. That fish was on Ozempic. I love that song, but that boat's ears, man, they gotta be gone. There ain't no way you can listen to it that loud for the whole song and it be good for your ears. Got him. Ah, she's tiny. She just had to wait on that big girl to get pulled out of there before she could come out and eat anything. Because she would have gotten eaten herself. Teeny tiny, teeny tiny. Today would be a good day to come out here and get fish for a fish fry. All right, just hopped in the water to cool off. I found a brim on bed. Let me show him to you. Well, that was cool. I love being able to do that. I like seeing the underwater shots as much as you guys do. That's the second time I had to take a dip today, though. It is extremely hot, and here in these summer months, I just have to cool off. I've been trying to make sure I keep sunscreen on, chug water, get those electrolytes in, you know, try not to have a headache whenever you get home. That's my problem. As soon as I get home after a long day, I got a headache. And it always ends up with a Midol and a Snickers. Just kidding, Chris, quit looking at me like that. We are about to head up to the bridge, guys. It's in sight. Probably gonna fish around the bridge. There's another shoal up here that's got a lot more of the cypress trees, and I just think that's where we're gonna catch a big largemouth, so follow me. All right, I almost made it to the bridge. Had to stop by these cypress trees. They just provide so much shade, and it can be such a good thing on a really hot day. I do think these might be a tad too shallow though. All right, so I just lost a GoPro. It fell off right there. But while that happened, I got tangled up in this little tree right here, and I had a 3-pounder come up and try to eat my crankbait. It missed it, so I've swapped to my flipping bait. I'm gonna see if I can make a good flip in there and then catch this fish. I just need to make a really good flip. Not bad. And I'm hung. Golly, I hate that happened, man. We're definitely doing the right thing though. Who knows, maybe she's about to bite, but most of the time you get one shot at those things. Two if you're real lucky. Darn it. That stinks because she was right there. All right, time to get a GoPro back. We're good. Well, I'm glad we've gotten keyed in on the crankbait, but I hated missing that fish. When you fish a lake like this, those 3-pounders are just kind of hard to come by. Don't get me wrong, there's some giants in here. I mean, there's the lake record's 14 pounds. All right, give this fish one more chance before we leave. Oh well. I got a good one. Came off. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious alive. That was the second 3-pounder I've lost doing this. Maybe there's one right here. That was cool though, because I got to see that one come out and get it. All right, well, that right there kind of stunk. I'm not gonna lie. I hate losing 2 3-pounders back to back, but we've definitely figured out how to go catch them right now. So when I broke the rod this morning, I had this black and blue jig tied on. I went ahead and tied it on another rod. I'm gonna try to skip it under some of these trees. Got a feeling that's how we're gonna catch a giant. Got one. Let's go, finally. Oh, Man, I feel like I know what to do to win a tournament out here right now. And that right there is about the same size as the other ones. That's probably not quite a 3-pounder, but a solid, solid fish. I wasn't real sure if the black and blue jig was gonna get it done just because it's not white. I lost both of those fish on a white square bill, but she came out and crushed the jig. And she was right where she's supposed to be, tucked up under that shade, sitting back there cooling off. Look how wide that tail is, looking like a mermaid. So these fish are definitely post-spawn. You can tell they're skinny. Good thing is they're hungry. All right, one last little chance right here. Fishing at the pier. Some people will call this cheating. After you've lost as many fish as I have today, you don't really care. I've lost some really good ones. Only got one big one in the boat. Wasn't a giant, but still want to catch it. Got one. Let's go. What do we have? Come on now. A lot of fight in this fish. It's probably a spot. I can't really tell. She's doing a lot of moving. That is a largemouth. Now that one's looking a little bit more healthy. Not as big, but definitely more healthy. Tummied up. Hook in the top of the mouth. I'm also really glad that happened because it is about to be time to go. I'm just too hot. It's late in the day. Me and Chris have families to get back to. Nothing wrong with getting one more fish caught though before we go. As always, I appreciate you guys and I thank you for getting me to 94,000 subs. I would appreciate it and I would ask you right now, please, please get me to 95,148 subs. Until next time.